Okay. Okay, so can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right. So we are just few minutes to the time. I think this is 7:39. We're just doing some testing, and I've sent some Gmail to all of them, telling them that we are live, so they can join. I think I can see myself also um in the YouTube channel. Yeah, I can see. If you check the YouTube this thing, you see that we are live. So I don't know if
Oh,
you have the link, right? So you check for me,
yeah.
check if we are live. Check. So you see that we are live. Okay, so just a sec. Just a sec. Just a sec. We are live.
Network.
Okay, I think it's time, right? This is 7:54. So you guys should come live. You guys should come live. We are live. And okay, Miss Chidima, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. All right. So waiting for the guests. We're waiting for those participants to join, and many of them are joining. I can see their chats. Many of them. So I think I sent the link to you, Mr. Chidima. Maybe you two can watch live as your live. You can do two things at a time, just the way I'm doing. So just to confirm um, the stuff, so you can do the same. All right. Thank God it's my birthday today, and I am plus
Happy
one.
birthday.
And so it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be fresh. So everybody should start joining. And I know that. Okay, have you seen the link?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm coming.
Have you seen the link?
You just sent it.
Yes. Check. And check the link I shared initially. That's the not the general link. That's for the YouTube. I've sent it. Sent to check. Maybe it's network is. So all right. Who is in? Who is in? Who is in? It's time. It's time. Let me send the final uh, email. I'm coming. Yeah, somebody's saying, sir, the link. Do you register with us? They are telling us the link. The link is for those who registered, and I told you guys that I will be there live, and I may not be able to respond to any participant. That's how we do it. That's why there is deadline. So if you ask me about the link, I may not give you that opportunity. So let me see what I can do. Okay, but you're seeing the as it's in arrive.
Let me check again. I haven't seen any message. Are you talking of WhatsApp or where? Sorry.
Yes, WhatsApp.
I have not seen. Are you talking of the link to the YouTube?
Yeah, the link to the normal, not this stream here, like the link to the normal YouTube, so that it will be reflecting.
Okay. I don't know if I can minimize with my phone, but let me use the other phone.
Yeah, it will arrive. Just be patient. It will arrive. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. So okay. I think somebody's watching now. You okay? Yeah, people are saying joining. People are said joining. People are said joining. Yeah, you're welcome. Welcome. People are said joining. Good. Yeah, it's time. It's time. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depend on where you're watching from. We are live from from classroom to CEO. Yes, it's gonna be great tonight. Come, let's shower the love, let's shower the care. It's Mr. GP birthday. We want to become a millionaire. Quickly join, quickly join, quickly join. For those that are still having issue accessing the link, I've told you earlier the link is gonna be shared. It's shared already. Check, everybody should check in your various email. It's shared already. It's shared to about 74 candidates. So everybody should go and check. We are live on YouTube. We are live everywhere. So everybody should check. All right. So Mrs. Chidima, hope.
Yes.
All right. So all right. Let me keep waiting for a lot. Yes, somebody is saying, sir, I can see you guys. Yes, yes. We are live. We are live. Everybody come. We are live. Everybody come. We are live. We are live. So, and our guest speakers are waiting. In fact, our first guest speaker is here live. In fact, I'm very happy that everything is tested okay. So if you miss this opportunity, I don't think you are going to get it anywhere else again, because this is the maximum opportunity you can have as a student. There are many people joining from welcome to Pastors Academy. This webinar is empowered by Pastors Academy. The CEO of Pastors, that's Mr. God's Power Ogu. By the specialists of God, we are here to empower students from afar and near, just to make sure that they find the right direction and bearing in life. Many are wondering on what they're going to do. Many have tried, not that they have not tried, they've tried, but yet they keep coming back. I think they keep coming back to their vomit. They don't know what to do, especially those that learn skill, but yet they don't know what to use that skill, how to use the skill to generate income. Many did well by learning fashion design, especially, but they don't know how to use that to become a millionaire even while in their secondary school or their university. So this is an opportunity. You don't need to miss out. And come make money. In fact, there are more knowledge that's going to be poured here. Come and make money, millions. For those that we're going to be taking you through from zero to millions. So our guest speaker is Mrs. Chidima from Anambra State. She is married and living comfortably well. And by special to God, she I think Unizik. I think am I right? Unizik, is it Chidima? Yes, Unizik, and then she's a graduate. And by specials of God, she have made millions. So let's see how she did it. So if you are live, you can type in the comment section. The live chat is open. You can type in the comment section, say, yeah, I am here. Just type, I am here. I am here. If you watch me, you will see that my comments are already there. Just type, I am here. And then you will now see what we're talking about. Okay. So let's wait for some time. This is just 8:05. So I think our second guest will be coming up just for introduction. I think he's already here. I think so. Yeah. So invite a friend. Go call your friend from different university. Those that register, tell them that we are live. Go and tell them that we are live, and let them not miss out. In fact, those that are from different background, especially those that don't have anything doing. Those that, if nobody know about you, you're just, your background is just silencing you since all this while. Come and shine, oh, come and shine, come and shine. Come on, pour knowledge, come and shine. Those that don't know what to do, you don't know how to start. You don't know how to start life. Come and shine. And I know that everything is going to be
What's happening?
It's no, it's not network. It's not. It's not. I think three people are live. I think three people are live. So it's not. It's not. So I think we need to start now very fast. We have no time. We want to unleash a lot. So very good, Mrs. Chidima. Welcome to our domain. Thanks for being there for us. Thanks for making the millions. Thanks for everything. Thanks for the skills acquisition. Thanks for the knowledge you've acquired, the experiences, the ups and downs. Thank you for conquering. Thank you because you want to unleash some solutions. So I think I need to thank you especially. Not everybody that enter into this kind of thing that come out victorious. So I need to really appreciate because if not that you came out as this, I won't have this opportunity to in fact invite you. So thanks for everything. So I think we're gonna give a space to the video is private, which means your email you used is not corresponding with what I imputed. So which means you submitted wrong email. Either you submitted wrong email or your browser is your browser um let's this is 12 minutes, so we're still waiting for I planned 8:30 to start, so but we are going to start before that. So I'm just a kind of waiting for a lot. I'm receiving their yes, join. Yes, I think folk have joined. Please let's keep joining. Let's keep joining. The time is running out. So the time is running out. Please hope we can hear me. Hope we can hear me. Hope we can hear me. I think hope we can hear me. Can you hear me? I think 4 people are joining. So okay, I think yes, I can even share my screen. Who is Chineye saying, Mr. DP, I can't comment on the video. It's saying comments are not supported on private video. Yes, you can't comment. I've not opened the comment section for you. I'm still waiting for others. But thank God you can see us. You can watch us. Thank God you can see us. You can watch us. So okay. EK School. EK School. Join us live. Are you live? You're asking a question. Yes, you can't comment. Yes, you can't comment. I have to lock that. I have to lock that. Based on the video is private, so you can't. I don't think you can comment. I don't think you can comment because the video is private. The video is private. So unless you can ask your question using the WhatsApp chat. Just you can. I'm gonna drop my WhatsApp number here. So you chat me with it, and then I'll drop the guest speaker's WhatsApp number. You're gonna chat with it. So you have WhatsApp number now. So you chat me with it wherever you are. If you have seen the WhatsApp number, let me know. Let me know. I see my WhatsApp number now. So whichever question, I'm going to add Mrs. Chidima WhatsApp number so that you can see it. So that I can see it. I think this is my this is my WhatsApp number 081 327 is on the screen there. 081 327 42801. Then I'm going to add Mrs. Chidima WhatsApp number so that you can see it. So, Ms. Chidima, which of the number am I going to give them? Okay, is it the one that I think 0808? Okay, okay, I will. So I'll give them your WhatsApp number 080. I think the one that end at 76. So very good. That's a good one. So our number is there written on the screen. My own is 081 and then hers is 080. You're gonna see it on the screen. I'm gonna share, don't worry. 08082542426. Sorry, 0084256. Are you there? 376. 376. I think so. 0808425636. All right. So these are our WhatsApp number. It's gonna be displayed on the screen at any moment from now. Yeah, it's already on the screen. 081874280 and then 0084255. Oh, I'm not making mistake, Miss Chidima. Oh, it's the number, right? So you can always chat her up, and then whatever be her your issue, you let her know. So all right, okay, okay. So I'll give her room to introduce herself, and then I'll come back again while we're still waiting for others. All right, Ms. Chidima, good evening once again. Let me give you this opportunity to introduce yourself. It's nice opportunity. I love it when you speak because you are full of knowledge. So let me leave you with them. Introduce yourself. Then how did you even start? Because like I said, how did you? I've met several persons and I've seen that not too many persons. How will somebody go to university and is begging for money? Yet you are making a million. How? How did you even start? Step by step. Come and teach us how. But first of all, introduce yourself so that many people can know who is speaking. Let's see. All right.
Hi, good evening, everyone. I don't know if you can hear me or see me. I am Mrs. Chidima, like he said, from Anambra State. I'm a fashion designer. I own a fashion store, and I also am a fabric bidder. I don't know if you've heard of a fabric bidder. I make luxury dresses, but all female dresses. So I know we're all ready for this class today, this seminar. It's actually going to be a life-changing one. You just have to have your pen and your jotter so that you can pick points and also write down your questions. Once I'm done, I will take your questions. All right. So before I will go into what I'm going to say today, I would like to just give a little teaching. I don't know. I can't really know if anybody is seeing me. I don't know how I'm going to know if you all are seeing or hearing me. Sir God's power, are they hearing me? Don't know. How do I get to know? Sorry, let me chat him up.
Yeah, they can hear you. They can hear you. Yeah,
Okay,
they
they
can hear
can
you.
hear me. All right, all right,
Yes, yes,
all
they can
right.
hear you. They can hear you.
All right. So before I go into the class of today, I would like to give you all just a little story. Now, this story is about a young girl, right? She gained admission in the year 2017, if I'm not mistaken. Now, when she gained this admission, before the admission, she has always wanted to have a skill. You know, when they said this is what you are good at, she has always wanted to have a skill. But she's from a family that prefers you go to school. Do you get what I'm saying? The family that prefers
Yeah.
that sees education as the only way out, the only way. So Now, what did she do? She gained the admission. Can you guys hear me? She gained the admission.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
When
hearing
she
you.
gained the
Yeah, yeah.
admission, all right. When she gained the admission, she stayed for that 1 year. That's her first year. Now, that first year, it wasn't easy. When I mean it wasn't easy, first of all, you know that there are people that are in school whom their parent gives monthly allowance, right? And there are people that theirs comes in weekly, depending. And this monthly allowance could be something of like 5K, 10K, 15K. You get. For the generous parent, they give more than that. But as someone from an average family, the allowance then was between 10K, 15K. Now, as students, you all are, which have been through also, we understand that this amount of money is not something that can last for a month if we are very, very sincere with ourselves. I mean, both your transportation to school, if you are living off campus, your feeding, paying for your handout, all those things. Now, it was as if she was struggling. She was struggling. Sometimes you will have to eat just once. Sometimes you skip morning, you eat afternoon just to meet up. Do you understand? Now, it is at this stage that you start having these people that comes around you and they'll be like, why not use what you have to get what you want? You already know what they're trying to say. There are people that will advise you wrongly and there are people that will advise you rightly. And then what did she do? She struggled just to meet up through that 1 year. That's her first year in school. Now after that, there was strike. And then she started to think, if school resumes now, if school resumes tomorrow, what will you do? Will you continue struggling the way you struggled through your first year? I mean, you're a student, you are reading already. I don't know if I used to experience this. If you are reading, you start feeling hungry. So now,
Yes, I do. I do. I do.
if you are that kind of person without enough funds to, maintain that, satisfy that hunger, what do? You are reading inside hunger. Will it enter your brain? No, it can't. So what did she do? She used the strike period. Luckily for her, there was strike in the A2. She used the strike period, remembered that she wanted to learn a skill, and then she started looking for the place to learn the skill. Like I said, she doesn't have a skill before entering school. Now, strike gave an opportunity, and she started looking for a place to learn the skill. And eventually, she started learning the skill. And while learning the skill, little money from the small they give to you, you just save it. And that is where saving is very, very necessary. I'm going to talk about saving. That is where saving comes in. So now, when she's going to that learning program, she was almost done and school resumed. Now, why school resumed? If school just resumed, it's not that serious, there's no much going on. So she was still going to her place of learning and also going to school. Now, another thing you should see is determination. I do tell people, no matter what you are doing in this life, mostly as a student, don't forget that the goal, first of all, is to get that certificate, to make sure that you went to that school, gain your certificate, come out with it, which is the main thing your parents sent you there to do. They used to say it, make mama proud, make your father proud. Yeah. So now, while doing that, eventually she was able to round up with her training and then focus on school. And then the next thing she did, as someone who is introverted, like when I mean introverted, because some people will say, I cannot use my skill because I don't know how to do this and I don't know how to speak to people. She's very introverted. What did she do? She started wearing her designs. Do you understand? Started wearing her designs. Just get Ankara is very cheap. Ankara is one of the cheapest fabric you can get CCAT. Do you understand? Now that CCAT can sew like 2, 3 clothes for you. Are you getting me? Now when she did this, she started getting 1 or 2 clients. Once someone see the clothes she's putting on, they're like, where did you make? I'm the one, that kind of thing. You started talking to people. This is not direct. This is not you directly now telling them come and buy from me. It is you showing. People want to see. They want to see what you can give. And then before they can be able to bring out their money to get from you. And this is what she continued doing. Coupling going to school with making her money. Going to school with making her money. Now, there are people that I know that will say, I learned how to sew, but I don't have a sewing machine and I don't have money to afford one now. There are other ways you can go about it. There are people that actually will allow you pay 500 per day to use their sewing machine to sew. Now, I'm still talking in the area where this particular person, the aspect of this particular person's skill. You just pay that 500 naira, as I was saying. Make sure you've already cut down all your fabric. Then that day you will go there to go and sew. You just know that you are sewing throughout that day. Immediately you get home, take your bath, sleep a little. Then she started studying. This has been her routine, and she continued in that way till she graduated. This act of discipline helped her not only to gain clients, also to gain popularity, award. Now, what I'm trying to say is this. If you have a skill before entering school, then you are even on, will I say on the best side? You are on the best side. Anyway, this story I gave to you guys, this little glimpse of story I gave to you guys is what I did as a student. I graduated 2021, accounting department. Yeah. And that same 2021, I opened my store. I opened my store with the money I saved while juggling from school to work. And mind you, I didn't have a store while going to school. I won't advise anybody to have a store while going to school. This is something you can do from your home. I did it from my home, from my hostel. Yeah. Okay. So now let's go into the details of today's class.
Hey,
Are they still
Mrs.
following?
Chidima, before you go into the details, there's something you said. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, you said before you started your stuff, you saved money. But there are some people, they I don't think they have that cash flow like as you have. Like some of them they want to go into the stuff, but no fund. It's somebody that have money that know where the money is coming from. That's the person that can save. But I don't think there are people like, for example, they are serving their auntie. Some of them, their parents are not even giving them anything. Some of them, they are even like the background they came from, nothing. So not talk of savings. So if you are saying savings, to them they are like, what are we even saving? I don't even have money. I don't even know where money is coming from. You understand? maybe they are helping their auntie in their shop or something like that. So they don't really have the money. So what is your advice for this kind of people? There are some of them they are in their villages. There are some that they are in maybe where there is no job opportunity like in Lagos. Are you getting me? So and then are you getting me?
Yeah, I'm following. So one thing you should understand is that as a student, when I started going to school, I did not have money. Yes, it sounds funny, but I did not have money. Before I could save up the money, which the first money I used in learning a skill, I saved it up. My parents were against it, like I said. They were against learning a skill. They were all about going to school. Do you get what I'm saying? So it was more like if they give me the little 5K, say 500 naira, or if you have a uncle, there's no way you go to school, you say they don't give you at least the least 5,000
Okay.
naira.
I think the network is just disturbed. Okay, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
And so what's the solution for those that don't have any channel where the money can flow in to put in their PG vest? So they don't even know they don't have a channel where the money can come in to save, not on top of to save. So and I had this saying saving
This is what I was
to
saying.
go to
I
school, like
said,
when you already have a savings. So what's the solution for those that cannot save? Like not that cannot save, like literal, but those that don't have that channel where it flows to save.
like I said, before I entered uni, I did not have 1 naira. When I mean 1 naira, I did not have any money to my name. Now, when I was in school, then once in a while they give you this little 5K, 10K. It's somebody that sent you to school now. They will surely be giving you those small, small, use this one whole body. That's what they call it, right? So now,
Yeah.
when they're giving you that 5K, 10K, you on your own, you know that this thing is not enough. That is where discipline comes in. That is where discipline comes in. You tell yourself, I have a goal. I want to do this. That means from this little I have, I still have to save little. I still have to keep little. It's going to take it. It took me a year to save 20K. That's how bad it was. It took me a full year from when I entered school before I could be able to save the 20K I first paid as initial deposit to go and learn the skill. I don't know if you all are hearing me.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. I needed you to be in the full screen so that they can see you properly. That's why I keep not that it's network, I keep, making you, a kind of having full screen so that they can see you properly. So yeah, I
Okay.
get what you're saying. Like, wow, but it's not gonna be difficult for starters, for students, because saving is another thing. Most of
Now,
them they don't.
now this is what you should know. You must not have a skill yet, but you can plan towards it. Do you understand what I'm saying? You might not have that skill yet, you might not have the money yet, but you can plan towards it. Now, there is a lot of opportunities out there. One of the things I did while in school, I'm supposed to still talk about it later on. I just had to give that story as initial time. But one of the opportunities I used while in school was Getting to know people that owns businesses. Now, when you know them, the next thing is you bargain with them, or naturally they always have that opportunity in their business circle whereby you can refer. There's what they call refer and earn. You can refer somebody to go and maybe make a clothes to this from this person, and then you gain an amount of money from that referral. You don't have any business with doing the business. You don't know what business went on. All you know is that you referred and you gain a percentage. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So another opportunity, that was one opportunity I used. Another opportunity I took was getting close to people that does something. Now, if you are doing, let's say you are a baker and you are my friend, I don't know how to bake. I just made you my friend. Now, because of making you my friend, I already know how your business runs. You understand? Then if I'm around people that is like, hey, I want to learn how to bake or I want to eat cake, I immediately refer you to that person. Before I will refer you to that person, I will chat with the person. I will tell the person, see, I want to bring business for you, but I want you to know that you will pay me a certain amount. You have to be able to give your own deal immediately, and the person will agree to it before you will refer that person, that client, to the person. It's more like being a third party to a business. Am I communicating?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just go into the class for today. Then as we keep on going, I'm going to still touch some areas, right? Okay, so
Okay,
the topic we are going
yeah.
to start with.
I myself
Okay,
am
the
with
topic we're
my
going
jotter
to
and
start
writing
with.
materials. Honestly, I'm ready. All right, I think please, there are many people asking many questions, and please let Mrs. Chidima finish first. Then I'll read out the questions for us to answer. So I know that you guys are hungry. Please wait. Let her speak. So the answer to your question might be alongside with what she's jotted to say. So just be patient. She's going to answer your question. So over to you, Mr. Chidima. Let me make you full screen so that they can see you properly. All right, so you can move on.
Okay, so our first topic for today is going to be breaking the circle of financial limitation in education. Breaking the circle of financial limitation in education. And the first point we are going to be covering is what? Identifying the challenges which students face in funding their education. The challenges students face in funding their education. Now, I understand that most people are faced with the challenges of maybe loss of parents or sponsors, yeah. Then most people are also faced with the lack of fund. When I mean lack of fund, I mean your parents are alive, they want you to go to school, right? They sent you to school, but they are not giving you the needed amount of funds for you to be able to live comfortably in that school. This is the major issue many Nigerian students are facing. Most parents send their children to school. I don't know, let me not say maybe they have this, let's call it this mentality that you could be able to take care of yourself. Now, when they send you to school, before they will be able to send you anything, it's going to take like a longer amount of time, or you would have pleaded, begged, I don't know. Now, this is one of the issues students face, and this makes most students to start thinking, okay, since they don't want to send me money now, let me go and join them. Mostly the ladies, but that is not the best way. That is not the best way forward. Me, as a person, most times before I do something, I used to ask myself, if I look back 5 years time, will I be proud of who I was years ago? Now, if you can answer this question, then you tell yourself the truth. Okay. And another challenges students face is the location of their school. Yeah, the location of their school. Imagine your parents lives in Lagos and your school is in Unizik, like I was, and then maybe, let's say, the money that they gave to you, they feel like that money should last you, and after all, what is in Lagos is cheap. Like, they already use the mentality of the prices of things in Lagos to calculate what you should be spending while in school, not remembering that you also have a lot of things to pay for. Example, if you are living in a lodge, you are paying for your light, you are feeding yourself, you are paying for your transportation to school. Okay, let's assume you decide to trek. If you are in school and all of a sudden lecturers decide to say, you must buy this handbook or you must buy this textbook. Now, is it from the little money you were able to beg them to give to you that you will now start paying all those things? Today you are paying 4,000, tomorrow you are paying 3,000, next month, before you know it, 1 week, you'll be seeing yourself paying 20,000. How much are you now going to be able to use in eating? Especially those lecturers that will say, if you don't buy this book, it's your 30 marks. Then you start running around to go and buy the book. Am I communicating? Am I
Yeah,
communicating?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. So
yeah,
now,
yeah, yeah. Go on.
now we've identified these challenges, which is a few amongst many. The next thing we should go into is entrepreneurial skills for students to generate income while in school. Entrepreneurial skills for students to generate income while in school. First of all, who is an entrepreneur? We have to know who is an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is someone that has the ability and the readiness to develop, organize, and run a business. Now, when running this business, you should understand that there are uncertainties. There are things that can just come up which you did not plan for. Before you say you are an entrepreneur, you first ask yourself, do you have the mind to hold any losses you encounter? Because business is not all about gains. Mostly when you are just starting that business new, you don't know if that business will thrive. You don't know if it will fail. You don't know if all this money you are trying to put in, if you are making the right decision. Now that I've spoken about entrepreneurship skills, the next thing you should know is the skills an entrepreneur should have. As a person, what should you have before you could be called an entrepreneur? What should you have before you should be called an entrepreneur? And number one, communication. I am introverted, this, I'm that, I can't speak to people. It's not for somebody that wants to be an entrepreneur. Unless you know that you just want to be working in an office employed by somebody. You don't want to be having one-on-one discussion with clients or customers. Then Even at that, in business organizations, you should always have the ability to communicate, say your mind. What do you think? Try to relate with people, things like that. Another skill a person that wants to call him or herself an entrepreneur should have is leadership skill. Leadership skill. You should be able to develop visions. You should be able to get people to follow that your vision, that motive, that motion you want. You should be able to make people do it willingly. If you pass, you should have this aura of this person, you know, which is one skill I actually had right from secondary school. Even though I was very much introverted, you can develop it, yeah. It doesn't just come, you develop it. Another skill you should be able to have, or rather you should have as someone that wants to be called an entrepreneur, is critical thinking. If I have 24 hours of the day in my life, I think I spend more than 12 hours thinking. Okay, thinking like, if I should make this move, is it going to thrive? If it doesn't thrive, what is the plan B? What if I do it this other way? Is it going to be much better? Like, you should be able to think. You should be somebody that is able to think at every given time. You must not have to be in a quiet place before you think. You can even be in the midst of your friends. You can be in the midst of people. They can even be talking to you, but deep down, you know you are thinking of something. You're thinking of the next thing to do to improve your life, to improve yourself, to improve your finance. Always have that ability to be very, very critical in thinking, removing sentiment and emotions from it. Okay, moving forward, I think I'm in number 4. I'm just going to give a few, just giving a few. Now, the number 4, you should be able to handle pressure. Now, in this handling of pressure, this is where I'm going to speak on. You are a student. You know you are a student. You are trying to make your A grade while also trying to build yourself, trying to run your business, trying to meet up with demands, you know. Now, what do? You should be able to, sit, tell yourself, okay, this is what I'm going to do. If I go to school now, classes today is ending so time. Once I'm back, I'm going to start this so work, or I just rest a little, eat, give yourself hour, you should rest. And this is not the opportunity for you to be sleeping 12 hours, 8 hours. When you have not make money, you're sleeping. I could remember where I was in the university, right? I could bet that every day, if I manage to sleep 4 hours, I feel like I've made a mistake. Yes. Because now you have to meet up with your studies. You also have to meet up with demands from clients. Do you understand what I'm saying? Then the next thing you should do is to set the goals. That is what I'm saying. Setting your goals, telling yourself, okay, I want to achieve this while achieving this. I want to achieve my education. I want to achieve a better grade. I want to come out with my mates. I want to graduate with my mates. Very important. That is the main reason you are in school. You want to graduate with your mates, but you also want to run a business that can help you so that you won't have to be begging people. You won't have to be living off from family members. You won't have to be living off what people give to you. I don't know if I'm communicating. Now you have to set the goal. Tell yourself, bring your school timetable, check how many days, then how many hours you have to be in school. The next thing you should do is you now check how many hours do I need for myself. Sometimes I know that lecturers can fix a class maybe to end around 2 and they will be making it to end around 6. Yes, that is possible. But you should understand that the first thing you do is when you come back, when you come back from school, the first thing you do, have your bath, relax your mind. Give yourself an hour or an hour and a half. That's 1 hour 30 minutes. Now, when you give yourself this amount of time, you should be able to have rested a little. You don't need to rest enough. There's no enough resting for you to be able to build a working brand as a student. Then you know you have to discomfort yourself. Now, the next thing you should now do is, okay, so I need to run this thing. Whatever it is, you know, is the skill. Now, I'm still talking about people that have a skill. I'm still talking about people that have a skill. If you know you already have a skill, you should know that, okay, what should I do next? Evening time, normally, school area, students are usually out. You now ask yourself, okay, let me use this opportunity, maybe 1 hour, go and, talk to people about my business, tell them this is what I do. Sometimes you will sit in your house, you never know what is in people's mind unless you go out. Why did I say this? I've realized that a couple of times I've decided to, like, maybe do a one-on-one advert of my brand, of what I do, to people. Maybe just try to talk to people. It's not like I like talking to people. It's not like I like talking to people, but I just push myself and say, okay, let me talk to like 3 people today before I retire for the day. Now, that 3 people you want to talk to, do you know that even if they don't patronize you immediately, the fact that you already talk to them with smiling face, so like I said, communication, you have to be able to put yourself in that friendly look. Now, when you are talking to them, the next thing you should be doing is, this is my brand, this is what I do. I don't know if you need it, but if you don't need it, just have my contact in case you have someone that will need it. We can also be friends on maybe WhatsApp or Facebook, any social media platform. It has made things very easy. Now, by the time you go to your house, you will find out that if that client doesn't come to you, that client will refer somebody to you. Not everybody you meet on the road is your client directly, but that person can bring somebody to you that will buy from you more than what he or she would have bought. You will find out that people that have never patronized you will be telling somebody else, she's very good. You have not seen what the person is doing. No. You've not even tasted it, you don't know how it looks like, but you are already advertising that brand. Why? Because of the communication, the way the person communicated to you about his or her brand. Do you understand?
Yeah,
Now,
yeah, yeah.
another thing we'll go into now is budgeting and financial planning. Very important. Very, very
Mm.
important. I know a lot of people, right, that actually have their brand. They've built to an extent. They've built to an extent. Like, they've started getting people that is saying, please, I need this tomorrow. I need the chin chin you are selling. Can you bring for me? I need the cake you are making. I want to do it for, like, they're already getting the clients. But immediately they deliver. One step to their house, the money has finished. What are you doing with your money? Most of them, what they do is, as they are coming back home, immediately they are on the road. Hollandia yogurt, shawarma. Sorry, I'm listing the names, but yeah, I'm just giving the examples. Hey, that fine clothes, yes. Immediately, all the money has disappeared. Then you start asking yourself, all this hard work that you just do, nah. This is the things you went to use the money and buy. So now, budgeting and planning your finance will help you sit yourself down. Once you've gotten that money from that work done, you sit yourself down, ask yourself, okay, how much am I investing back into my business? How much am I saving? I can't tell you now that you should go and start looking for investment platform to put your money where you've not seen the one user it. But I can tell you that you can save. You know that investment, there's different from investment and saving, right? There's different from investment and saving. Now, you can save the least 100 naira, the least 200. Because some people will say, hey, I don't have money to invest. Investing is huge money. But now, if you calculate that your small 100 naira you kept today and 200 you kept tomorrow, by the time you are disciplining yourself and be keeping it like that, you won't even realize how you've gotten that big amount of money that you can now use to invest into that thing you have been thinking that it was impossible. Am I communicating? You won't even know how. You just sit and like, so I have this amount of,
Yeah,
so I
yeah,
can
yeah.
make you, you'll be so proud of yourself. So I can make this money. Wow. Like I said, as of 2020, home and abroad, I can tell you with my full chest, my home and abroad with my full chest was not up to 30,000 naira as of 2020. I said I graduated 2021. Home and abroad, because this period I was still, I just finished learning. I think I finished learning early 2020, which was the COVID period, I think, yeah. So that period,
Yeah, yeah.
that period, I was still putting up with the person I learned from. You don't have to learn, you can't say you learn something, finish, and you just disappear. Mostly if you are schooling close to that place, no, don't do that. For me, I was putting up with the person. Am I communicating? What I do for the person is, if the person has clients, the lady I mean, if she has clients, I help her. Now I am done with her, but I'm still there. I'm still using her machine. So what I do is I help her do her work. And when I go out and somebody says, please, I want to make a dress, I also tell her that, please, well, I would like to use your machine to make this dress. I have to finish hers for her to be happy so that I can be able to deliver mine. And once I am done, I return to my house, sleep. The next thing, work. I do my reading around 12, 1 a.m. till 5 a.m. in the morning. This is my own time. It is my own
You're
time
trying.
schedule. It is my own time schedule. I just know that, okay, you don't have to look at yourself and say, what works for me? Not what works for others. What works for me? You know yourself better than anyone else. You know what you can do and what you cannot do. And this is what I knew. I knew that during the day, even if I'm less busy, I cannot read. I know this is me. But once it's midnight where everybody's sleeping, I'm awake. If there's light, luckily for me, I use the light. If there's no light, I use my torch. Study. Oh. Once it's 5, if I'm having like a 7 a.m. class, once it's 5, I try to rest. Even if I'm not feeling sleepy, I try to give myself that rest so that I can be, strong for the next day. Then if it is maybe a class of maybe 9, 10, we are even privileged. You can still continue your studies to 6 if you are a night reader. But the main point I'm making is this. In trying, do not forget the purpose to which you are, is to be like a motivation, to be like a motivating factor for you to study. Am I communicating? Now, some people will say that they have accounts. If they save that small money, the next thing they will want to spend it. So how will they save so that they won't have to, spend? And that is where we have platforms where you can save that least 100 naira. Now, aside the normal, what do you guys call it? Small piggy bank you have in your house, which is not
Okay,
usually
Kolo,
safe.
Kolo,
Which
Kolo,
is
Kolo.
Yes, Kolo, which is not usually safe for students, because I don't know how your schools are, how safe your
Me, I
schools
have
are.
the iron Kolo. I have the one made of iron. How are you?
Most people,
You cannot break
most
it.
people don't really know how their school is safe. Somebody can barge into their house and your money is missing. So the best I do as a person, even if my phone goes missing, my money can never go missing, is using my online investment platform, which I got to find out why I was still learning a skill. The online investment platform which I use is called CarolWise.
Cowie
I think,
wise. Cowie
yeah,
wise.
I think it also works same way as a PiggyVest, but the difference I've seen between the both of them is that PiggyVest you can easily, take your money. Just that they will, charge you a percentage for early withdrawal. But for CarryWise, until your your due withdrawal date is set, you cannot withdraw that money. It actually helps in disciplining me. It helps in disciplining me because now sometimes I can just stay in my house and I'll be like, I have money, oh, but I'm broke. you know, I'll be like, hey God, who sent me? Who told me to put this money here? What did I do? Those kind of things. You just have to start asking yourself questions. But why now? Oh, and I need money now. That's what you just be telling yourself. But one thing I found out about this thing is, you see that money, eh? That money you feel you need. After reasoning that you need money, you will have to go out to work a new money that you can use. You find yourself going out to work a new money that you can use. And the funny thing about working that new money is this. Now, when you eventually get that money, you are seeing the money in your hand. You start thinking about saving again. Once
Yeah,
you get used
exactly.
to, once you get used to keeping aside a particular amount of money for your good, it's for your good, it's not for somebody else. You will be proud of yourself in the next 1 year. Plus, these apps, these platforms actually gives interest on whatever you save. The higher you're saving, the higher the interest. The higher you're saving, the higher the interest the money is going to yield for you. So it's actually a motivating factor. It actually motivates for you to, do more. It motivates for you to do more. You can actually work, have money for your flexing, and still have money that you will save. There are money we call, I sometimes group my money into parts. There are money I call flexing money. There is money I call investment money. There is money I call food money. There is money I call just in case.
Jesus. Wow. Wow.
Am I communicating?
Wow,
Now,
wow, wow.
what I
Yeah,
mean by just this, that money can just be in my account, but I know that I'm not supposed to spend that money that time. Now, that just in case is in case I go to school and they touch one lecturer in the head and say, you must buy this textbook today. If not, you're not writing my quiz. You can from that money and pay and remove yourself from embarrassment. You will just find yourself bringing yourself out of embarrassment. What I mean by food money, they say now who chop na im dey save. Eat well, eat well. When you eat, you see that you are actually thinking well. You can now, okay, yes, I can think well.
exactly.
So you have to eat well. You have to make sure you are eating well. Now, I'm not saying that you should now eat like a glutton. Anything that you see, you buy. Anything that you see, you eat. Your mate are eating shawarma, you are eating. No, that's not how it works. Or maybe you work 3,000 naira. You can use 1,500 and buy shawarma. That's 50% of money. Now, you're not even reasoning that 50% of money now, is it actually your gain? Because I noticed that a lot of people feels that once they make sales in any business, whether you are doing buying or selling, whether you are rendering services, people used to think that the money they just make from that business they just did is their gain. Meanwhile, that is not what it is. Oh. First of all, you will check your cost. You will check your cost. What did it cost you to buy the materials you use in doing that business? Okay, even if the services you are rendering, what did it cost you to render that service? If it's maybe you need to, let's say I'm a fashion designer. I need to, sew, and I need light. That means I'm paying for light. Am I communicating? I'm paying for light. I may have to pay for
Yeah,
logistics to go and buy the materials to deliver that, that order. Then after that, you also have to pay yourself. Yes, you are the owner of the business, but you have to
yes,
pay yourself.
yes.
You are working for your business. Make your business separate from you. Always make sure your business is separate from you. You are a person. Your business is your business. Sometimes if people comes to me and be like, Mrs. Flower Stock, I'll be like, please, my name is Mrs. Chidimma. Flower Stock is on his own. I'm on my own. But it's funny. I use this
Actually,
mindset. I use this mindset to, make myself understand that, okay, if my business is at this level this year, I shouldn't be at that level next year. I should be at a higher level next year. If whatever I'm doing is at a particular level this year, now that does not mean you should be desperate. That does not mean you should do quick, 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 hurry, hurry, hurry. No. But you should set that goal. That's where that goal I'm talking about comes in. Set it. Understand that if your business is having maybe 2 machines today, you shouldn't stop at that 2 machines. Strive to make it up to 3, 4. Strive to make your environment more comfortable. Strive to upgrade. Don't always be Iya Bosira today, Iya Bosira tomorrow, Iya Bosira next year. They always know them as people that sell cheap things. Always upgrade yourself, upgrade your business, invest in yourself, invest in your business. Using money to go and learn, upgrade your skill is also an investment to your business. Using money to like pay for somebody to learn a skill and impute it in your business is also an investment to your business. It's not only when you bring the money and use it and buy maybe you buy goods and push it to the business. That is not only when you are investing in your business. Am I communicating? Okay, so we're going to move from this part now, and we are going to go into skills that students can learn. Skills students can learn. I know that a lot of people feel like, it's not to learn fashion designing, to learn, they call it tailor, to learn tailoring, to learn catering, to learn cake and pastries, to learn, what are all these common skills people learn, to learn um you know all these skills that are common, but it's not always about that. I mean, the internet has made it very easy now that you can even make money online. Like you can just sit down in your house like this and house your bed and just be pressing your phone and you're making your money. Do you understand what I'm saying? You don't, because I know that some people now will be asking questions, where will I see money now? Okay, even if I go and learn the skill, where will I even see money to 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 fund the business? Or where will I even see money to, to fund the business, to buy things? But you should understand that learning a skill does not always revolve only around the common skills you know. Like I said, the internet has made things easy. I remember in the year 2020, 2021, when this learn online, learn how to bake online, learn how to do this online. That period, hey, you will see where somebody will just go and maybe just make one or two or three videos, basic videos. They will make it, they'll come and make the video. Once they make the videos, the next thing they will do is they will do a little flyer, advertise, send link in the flyer. People will come to the link. They will charge like maybe one k. Now, imagine you charge one k for people to learn a skill that you already have, or skill that you already have. You know that you're not even teaching them everything in that skill. You're just bringing the surface of that skill for them. And then you charge one k for it. And then the next thing, maybe like, let me give a minimum of 40 people pay you that one k. Once they're in that group chat you've created, the next thing, today you will just come. How much data you will buy? You just come. You will post one of the videos, introduction. You sit down in your house. The videos you've already created. You sit down in your house. Now, I'm just using style to tell you some of the things we did as a student. Now, you sit down in your house. You've already sent the tutorial to them. And then they have watched it. They ask questions. You're on your bed, though. You're responding. Then after that day, you tell them we're done for today. We continue tomorrow. Tomorrow you do the same thing. This is video you've already created. I don't like when somebody go and bring a video from an online platform that is already there. I prefer something that you are into, something you can explain. Although most people do the one of picking from somewhere to come and dish out. But I'm talking about something you just maybe give yourself some hours of your time and explain and bring out. Now, after doing this, maybe you set these classes for like maybe 3 4 days. After you are done, how much do you spend on data? Maybe you spend like 2 3k or 4k. Then the rest is the money you gain from it. You will now give it a little time, and then you will do another advert again, the same kind of class. Another group of people will come. I have somebody that use this method to earn millions. She knows how to cook. She's a caterer, and she also have a little bit of baking. So she created videos on both angles. Then she usually do ads. She's somebody that, okay, she will just subscribe her phone for that day, and where she lives is usually having network issues, so she'll just come out of her house and sit maybe in the front of the house She will sit there until, after uploading to them whatever they'll be doing that day. Then she will now wait. After they are done, they will now be giving her questions. She'll be answering, because these are things she knows, these are things she does. After that, she has gone inside her house and go and relax. Her money is sitting pretty well in her account. Her money is sitting pretty well in her account. So, like I'm saying, you don't actually have to, you don't, it's not all skills that you need money before you will, push it. Before you will say, okay, let me come out of my comfort zone. Let me try to, you know, get clients. Let me try to talk to people. And you know that talking to people is not even only about your business. It's also building network. You're also building network among people. Like, people are knowing you. Now, like I said, I want to list a number of skill you can do online. Number one, phone photography and videography. I've seen a number of people that need this kind of skills. If you are good with phone photography and videography, most people use it to run ads for business, for little small brand. Most people use it to, they'll just tell you, I want to teach you how to use your phone to, do a perfect video. They will run a class and they've collected their money. Secondly, social media marketing and digital marketing. We also have graphic designing. If you have a skill in graphic designing, what is stopping you? What is stopping you from improving your lifestyle? What is stopping you from improving your net worth? I don't think there's anything. You are the one. Like I used to tell people, most times it is our mindset that's limiting us. It is not actually anything, it is your mindset. Once you start having that mindset that you will grow, you will be big, then you start thinking, okay, what way can I grow? What way can I be big? Your mindset is the first thing that can limit you. Number one. Once you just have in mind that I cannot do it all, every other thing will just die down. Every other thing will die down. So number 4, we also have copywriting. I know that there are people that do copywriting and email marketing. We have people that code, people that does programming, web development. I remember one time I paid 120,000. Yeah, 120,000 to build a website. I think so. So we can see that building a website is not cheap. I'm not the one that built. I paid somebody to build for me because I don't know how to. So just imagine you have the skill. There are also people that does freelancing. There are people that does voiceover artists. These voiceover artists, what do they do? If you want to, maybe you want to create a video ads for your brand, and maybe you can't put in the words, or you feel like your voice is not really giving, then they hire these people to give that voice over that they want, and you pay them. This is the job most people does. You will just they will just be with their phone. You will send them the video, they will do the voiceover, or they will do the voiceover and send to you, and you pay them their money. You are in comfort of your house and you are making it. Another thing, and the most common, like this one, nobody will tell me nobody will tell me that they don't know about it. Content creation. You see, content creation, it has given a lot of young people, the opportunity to spread their wings. What do I mean by the opportunity to spread their wings? Let's take for TikTok. I've seen people that will say these are kids, but because of the 1, 2, 3 dance step that they are doing online, you see them growing audience. You be like, this because of dance, these people are growing audience. You see, maybe they'll just come online, set camera, they'll tell you, today I just want to talk about things that you need to know before you go into business, or they tell you things that you need to know before you become a content creator. Things like that. They just few speech and you see them growing audience, and before you know it, you turn influencer. Brands will start influencing them.
Yes.
That I know a young lady that when she got married, she had nothing doing. Now, because she had nothing doing, she was actually, on this TikTok platform, and eventually she put to bed. And when she put to bed, she just took her phone and was doing video where she was using a particular brand of milk to give to her child, her young baby. And this brand contacted her because people were like, hey, I have not seen this one. Which company is this kind of thing? And the way her video was, the brand called her, told her that they want her to be advertising their product. And guess what? For the full year, this little baby was drinking milk. It was free. The company was supplying it free for her. Is it not money saved? It's money saved. And yet they were paying her. I also know of somebody else that the little child is the one sponsoring the lifestyle of the parents. What do I mean by the little child is the one sponsoring the lifestyle of the parents? A brand is using the little child as their brand influencer, meaning that, let's say now, a pick me brand, those kids that they are using to do their adverts, do you think it's free? It's not free. Most of these names, small younger people names, they are like Purple Speedy. I know so many people know this one on TikTok. Davido recently called her to come and dance in her music video. Is it not because she was dancing online? Gone are the days. Gone are the days when our parents would be like, keep that phone. Go and focus on your studies. Every time you are pressing phone, gone are the days. Now your phone can make you millions in just sitting down. Your phone can make you millions in just sitting down. I know somebody that she will just be recording her lifestyle every day. Okay, today I just woke up. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm giving to my child. I want to, this kind of thing. This is what the person kept doing. And like play, she's already grown, like she has blown. She's already made. So you don't necessarily have to have any you don't necessarily have to immediately have a particular physical skill that you will now say, okay, this is the skill, which money will I use? No, there are also other ways. That is why you have your phone. That is why you have your phone. Your phone can build you. I'm telling you the truth. Your phone can build you. I remember while I was in school, I can tell you for a fact that if I never for one day run any kind of sponsored ads or any kind of, all these student influencer ads. I never for one day run it. But guess what? Anywhere I put head, I'll be hearing there's one lady they call Flower Store. They say she knows how to sew. I will just stay one place. They don't even know that it's me. They say she knows how to sew. And me, I have been thinking of learning how to sew. It's like I will try to get her contact. I remember the person that told me about her. It's not that I'm the one. It's because of my work that somebody have seen and then they talked about it. I remember one certain time I went to a hair salon and then they were just like, I was very quiet there. I was trying to lose my head and make it. Then they were like talking about students, how people come to school and just, start living wayward life and all that. And then somebody was like, hey, that she just remember that she has a dress that she wants to make and she needs to go for a wedding. But the problem now is that her cousin has refused to share her the contact of her tailor. She said the name. She now called the name of the person. It was me. I was like, you said who? She said flower stock. I said I'm flower stock. She just looked at me and was like, how? I had to show her that I'm actually the one. And immediately she collected my contact and said, thank God, as if it's God that made her spoke about it. Like she has been wondering who this flower stock is, that she has been seeing my dresses. And she said she needed to get my contact or she will have to manage what she has. And she does not have confidence in what that person will deliver to her. But she has seen the ones her cousins and sisters have sewn and it's from this same person. But she don't know why the person has refused to, give her the contact. Only for her to be talking about it and I was there. I hope I'm communicating. Am I communicating?
Yeah.
We are already coming to the end of our class. Please be dropping your questions. So now we are going to go to the next topic, unlocking your potential, becoming a CEO and achieving academic success. And I'm going to be taking just 2 points. Number one, I'm going to be telling you about goal setting and visioning for academic and professional success. Goal setting. I've already spoken about it. What I mean is this. Now you know you have two things on your plate. You have two things on your plate. You want to become successful academically and you also want to build a business. These are the two things. You want to become successful academically, you also want to build a business and you want to be successful in the two. Am I communicating? You want to be successful in the two. What do you do then? The first and number one thing you should do is plan yourself. Plan yourself. How do you want to achieve this? How, in what way do you think you want to achieve this? The next thing is, how will you go about it? What do you have to do to achieve it? How do you think you can achieve it? And what do you think you should do to achieve it? Like I gave an example, I wanted to be successful in business and I also wanted to be successful academically. I wanted to come out of school without having carryovers or anything that would say I was down or I did not do well. I wanted to cancel it. But I also wanted to help myself in school. If not, I would die of hunger. So what did I do? I made sure I plan. Good planning. Good planning is the way forward. Good planning. And in planning yourself, you have to understand that you now cut down the luxury of some kind of things. What do I mean by luxury of some kind of things? Luxury of oversleeping, luxury of always attending every party that comes up, luxury of entertaining friends. I'm not saying you will not have friends. If you want to have your friend, but there should be a time for everything. You should know that once so time reach, you should not be in the midst of friends. You should be studying or you should be working or like you should be doing something. It's not every time you are sitting there. Hey, do you know what happened yesterday? Hey, for what? For what? Why? Why? Why will you do that? You don't have money and you have time to be you even have more than one source of income. As in they are living well. You are even the one in need. I used to tell people, if you have friends, like if you know that you need to have friends, right? Sometimes you have to build a brand that you know that this kind of thing now, you will need it, your friends will need it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like now you want to go into selling perfumes, right? You know that you will need it. You know that people around you will need it. So that moment where they come around to come and just tell them, hey babe, how far? I get perfume oh. I have this also perfume. You can try it out. If they refuse to buy, you tell them, this one is cheap oh. Try to make them understand that they are also the ones that are cheap that they can, buy from. Am I communicating? You have to be able to market yourself, be able to market yourself both among students, among adults, be able to market yourself. Another thing you should be able to do is to develop mindset of growth and overcoming limitation belief. Have the mindset that you have to grow. Have the mindset that you must not fail. Have the mindset that you must graduate with your friends, with your peers, with your colleagues. Have that mindset. Have the mindset that I'm supposed to set targets for yourself. By so time, I'm supposed to have this so amount of money. This is what I did. I am telling you, this is what I did that helped me. I had nothing. When I mean I had nothing, like sometimes I will sit down, I'll be asking myself, so if I eat this 1,000 naira I have now, how will I manage tomorrow? And then I cannot call the house for them to like give me money because they expect that this one will reach 1 month and it's still 1 week. Sometimes you just sit down and be asking yourself questions to look as if you are running mad. They used to say that somebody that is poor always have a lot of business in mind. But I don't think that is the truth. Sometimes you might have a skill in mind, sometimes you may have a business idea in mind, but you don't have the fund at the moment. That does not mean you should die it down. Just make sure you pen it down, keep it one place. Tell yourself, I am supposed to achieve this, but since I don't have this money, let me do something else. What can I do to be getting money at the moment so that I can be able to save? I don't know if I'm communicating. What can I do to be having money that I can be able to, you know, feed myself properly and also save? What can I do so that I can, okay, like now, you know that as a lady, you need to make your hair. Some people will say, that this kind of life is not for them or they cannot be struggling. Ah, you cannot be struggling. I told, like I said, in 2020, if you throw me up, throw me down, you cannot see up to 30K. That I will say that I've saved it. It's my money. But I graduated 2021 and I had up to 1M. Yes. That money I had was what I was able to use. When I graduated, I immediately, after my defense, I think that was after my defense, yeah, I went to go and look for a shop. After looking for a shop, the next thing I did was to buy machines. I bought machines. I bought about 5 machines. I bought other things, iron, tailoring work. You have furnitures. You need some kind of furnitures. You need some kind of equipment. There are a lot of equipment. The business of fashion and designing is not like those days where you say it's for people that are not learned. Now you pay. It's as if the work now, there's even somebody I know, I don't know if he's on this phone, that is doing an advert of fashion training for beginners class, 2.5M. I don't know if I saved that flyer. Beginners training, 2.5M. Sometimes if you know your worth, you'll be able to sell whatever you are selling. If you know the value to which you have, if you already know the value you have in you, the skill you've acquired, you know the value you can bring out, you should be able to charge what you want to charge. It's not if they tell you, if you tell customer, madam, your payment for this skill, for this services is maybe you charge maybe 5,000 naira, of which I know that nobody should be charging that amount by now. And the person will say, is it not 1,000? And you will not be bargaining. No, na pay 2,000. No, na pay. I don't do that. For one day in my business, I never did that. I'm sorry to say. You may say I have pride or something, but for one day in my business, I never did that. If you come to me, say you want to make a dress, I sit down, I ask you, what dress is that? And then you show me your style. I don't just tell you my price. I calculate my cost, that the expenses I'm going to encounter, down to the point of weaving that clothes. Yes, down to the point of weaving that clothes. And if you want me to weave it to you, also your weaving money, everything will enter. 1 naira of my gain. In fact, it's after I've calculated all those things. It is under, I will now write it workmanship. I will now put how much I'm interested in. And if you tell me, is this your workmanship not too much? I will say, don't be offended though. You know that I will now do this one. I will not do that one. It's not me now. I will just tell you like that. Yes. And if you feel like you cannot pay it, I will tell you, madam, I'm sorry, but this is the amount I can do it. And you find out that you will always have your customer. Everybody cannot be your customer. As long as you're an entrepreneur, everybody can never be your customer. It's not possible. You have to build your customers yourself. If you want 5 naira customer, you will get 5 naira customers. If you want customers that will pay you 20k, you will get 20k customers. I remember then people would be like, how do you used to have mind? How do you used to have mind to be charging somebody 25k for dress? I'll be like, how did I used to have mind to sew the clothes and the person will be looking so fine in it? Yes, I have an argument. It's my skill. I hope with these few things I have said now, you all have been able to understand that once you are in school, look around you. I know somebody in UNN. I don't know if anybody in UNN is here. Talking T. If you know Talking T, she's a lady, a very young girl in the medical school. She's in the medical part of the school. I could remember. And she's making her money. What does she do? She does branding, like your branded nylon, branded paper bag, branded caps, branded hoodies, all those things. Branding. That is what she do. And she's also always closing deals. And every time you see, like, she's always posting where she's doing her classes, where she's having exam and all that. But she's awake. There's no way you'll be a student. I can't guarantee that you'll be a student running a brand and you'll be able to have enough rest. I can't guarantee that. But one thing I can guarantee is that if you build yourself, you will be surprised that your brand will be talked about. Meanwhile, they don't even know the person. They may not know the face that owns that brand, but the name is already going far. Sometimes I make clothes for people and I never met till now. The only thing they do is to send the measurements and I deliver. I don't know if I'm communicating. You have to make sure you should, like, your mindset, work on it. Work on your mindset. Tell yourself today, I have to build my brand. Tell yourself today, I have to make money. Tell yourself today, I will also have to graduate well.
Yes, Mr. Chidima, somebody said you should recap on the list of skills we can learn, like the he was jotting, so I think he got stuck. So he said, "Ma, please, can you list the skills we can learn so that he can jot it down and then be the one to practice?"
Okay, like I said, number one, you have phone photography and videography. Phone photography and videography. Why I said phone photography and videography, so that people will not go and say, to buy camera is very expensive. Oh. I cannot buy camera. Oh. You don't need, as long as you have phone, as long as you have your phone. Number two, social media marketing and digital marketing. In digital marketing, sometimes I don't know if you have seen a situation whereby somebody has a lot of contacts on their WhatsApp, and then they will bring out a price list whereby you will have to pay. I think I saw somebody that posted hers today. You have to pay for her to advertise your business on her post so that you can be able to get new contacts. I don't know if you've seen something like that. Sometimes they will tell you only link 15, link and video 2000, 24 hours, so price. You know, those kind of thing. I don't know. Most of us will be seeing such a thing. That is also a means of making money. Now, how do they used to do this thing? Most times they engage in getting contacts, what they call gain contacts. Most times they go physically and start talking to people. Good afternoon. Please, I'd like to have your contact. I run social media marketing and I would like you to be seeing my post. It's as simple as that. The person will give you the contact. When you write down a list of, you can just bring out 2 days in a week and say you want to have this amount of contacts. And then you go from person to person. And do you know why this is even nice, going from person to person? Because you know them, you've seen them, like you've seen these people. Now you go from person to, and them too, they've seen you. So even them can eventually even advertise from you. They end up you end up having a lot of contacts, and then you bring out price list. Tell them if you want new contacts. Meanwhile, you are running your own brand, oh, but you are also doing what? You are also trying to advertise for them. I don't know. I've addressed on this point. The next thing I said is what? Graphic designing. A lot of guys go into graphic designing, a lot of ladies go into graphic designing. Things they design flyers, they create logos, you create logos. You can have small, you can be in your school group. I think they used to have a group chat for a school, a group chat for a particular department, like all those kind of things. You can advertise yourself in those group chats. Make them understand that this is what you do in case they need your services. Another thing I said is what? Copywriting and email marketing. Copywriting and email marketing. I found out that many people that does copywriting and email marketing, I don't know how you people do it though, because I've not gone into that, but I've seen like 2 people that earn in dollar doing that. I think one girl was a year younger than me in school. Yeah, it's a girl, and that is what she does. Having the skill, aside her having the skill and rendering the services, she also teaches the skill to people. So sometimes it's not always about you having the skill, you having the ability to communicate your skill to people. They will also pay for your services. Yes. One of the things that paid me and that still pays is trying to teach people in that skill that you know about, like that skill that you are very well knowledgeable about. You are trying to teach people. Now when they know that you can do this thing, they come to you and be like, I want to learn how to do this thing. Or you are the one throwing out an advert. If you want to learn how to do this, come to this link. Am I communicating? Okay. The next one is coding, programming, and what? Website developing. That's web development. These are for people that likes computer inclined. Just like to, sometimes they'll come around and say, are you a Yahoo boy? You are using your computer. These are the things they are doing. It's not always about Yahoo now. Most times you see somebody trying to crack a code, trying to program, trying to build a website. And now I've realized that now social medias are now paying. If you can build yourself to work on social media, it's now paying. I think I know two. I'm very, very sure of two platforms that pays now: YouTube and Facebook. Facebook now pays Nigerians. I don't know if anyone knows about that. So if you've forgotten about your Facebook, go back to it. If you've forgotten about your Facebook, go back to it. Yes, it now pays Nigerians. Another thing is what I said: voice what artists, voice artists, and I portrayed on voice artists. I said voice artists are the people that will help you, mostly those that are very good with English language or some languages. Maybe you want to communicate in a particular kind of language and this person is very good in it. You pay them to, use their voice to communicate in that language. But I've seen most times the voice artists I've seen most times are in English language. Those that are very good with their phonetics. They use their voice. Mostly if you have the voice, they use their voice to give the voiceover of the video. It's not like you are even showing the video, you are just bringing the voiceover. So that's it. The last one I said was content creation. Content creation. In content creation, I know I didn't say this, but you always have to have a niche. What I mean by a niche, they have to have something that they know you with. What is that thing they know you for? Like me now, they know me for sewing and clothes bidding. What is that thing they know you for? They know you as a dancer. They know you as a vocalist. They know you as a product review person. You are the one that review products. Or they know you for hair products, yeah, DIYs. And then every time you are setting your camera, you're posting the videos of those things on this platform that pays. You can also post on other platforms, even if they are not the platforms are not paying. The people watching you will one day need your services because now they know that okay, this is the line you are into. A lot of people, they will say they need you, they'll just contact you, say they need you to so thing. You start booking. For you know it, you start saying contact my manager. Just like that, you've already buy manager. You may not even have manager, but you have to tell them you have manager so that you look to show. Content creation, I cannot overemphasize on this. You see content creation, oh my god, a lot of people are now buying cars with it. Content creation, I myself, I actually create content even though I don't used to have the time, but at the moment I decided to start, creating content. I have a YouTube platform. At the moment, I have about 130 followers because as of last month, I decided to start, taking it serious. So at the moment, I have about 130 followers. Like, just this, we are moving. So what I do there, I teach on fashion, DIY clothing, DIY tools, things you just little things. Flower stuff fashion, that's my little doing. So you can actually have there are people that just there are people that open a YouTube platform and the only thing they do is to sit down and start talking. Maybe even the line you are studying in school. Maybe you are studying economics in school and you just know about this particular aspect of economics. You just come online and start talking about it. You will be surprised to know that people are even interested in those things. You will be surprised. And before you know it, it's either you start gaining popularity, and from gaining popularity, you are growing, and before you know it, the platform, God willing, they start paying you, and people will also start contacting you for your services. And you find yourself having streams of income. And you know that most times, if you eventually create content to the point whereby these social media platforms start paying you, their payment is for life. So I'm actually encouraging you guys to make use of this platform. Make use of it. Make use of it. You will see somebody that will just come, they will hold their phone. I'm going to school today. They are with their phone like this. I'm going to school today. This is my lecture room. You know, those kind of thing. The things we do today in school, you just talk about it. Just say something. Just say something. And you see people are interested. And you just begin with you. If you are somebody that can be funny, do things, create content that are funny. From 1, 2, 3, before you know it, you are gaining audience. It's not everything that requires money. It's not everything that requires money. At least, even if you are not creating content to upload video, you yourself, you know that you are always wasting data. If you are not watching film, you are watching the people that have created their own and they are making their money. So why can't you create yours? So that's it. Those are the ones I have at the moment. You can look up other skills. You can look up other skills you can get, you can have, that does not require you having to look for a big amount of money before you can work on it, before you can build yourself on it. You can build a brand on that skill. There are names you will call, you know what they do. There are names you will call now, you will know what they do. Because what? That is what people have known them for. Am I communicating? That is what people have known them for. So that's just it. And that's the end of my class for today.
Hear me? Okay, you can hear me now, right?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, I'm very happy. In fact, let me just okay, there's something. In fact, my own first question is somebody said, "Sir, she talked about freelancing, something like that, freelancing." So, can you recap on that freelancing? Said you talked about freelancing, so I don't know what she meant. Something.
I mentioned freelancing as a skill that you can have, but I did not buttress on it because I am not in that. I have not, like, I don't do it, but I know I have people that does it. And these are skills that when you get clients, most of them, I think I have somebody I know, his clients are usually from outside. Do you understand what I'm saying? His clients are usually from outside. So if you want to know how a particular skill works, number one thing you have to do is, since you've heard it from me, what you should do is make research. Make your research, proper research on that skill. Then secondly, check up on where can you get to know more about this skill. You must not pay for any physical class or anything. YouTube is there for you. There are other social media platforms that is there for you to be able to learn about those skills. Am I
Okay.
communicating?
Yeah.
Then you will now use your social media platform to market yourself. if you know, once you've gotten the skill now, the next thing is like, I know somebody that used YouTube YouTube to learn graphic designing. He did not go anywhere. He did not go to any physical place to go and learn. It was YouTube. In as much as I used to tell people, like I used to encourage people to go to a physical place to, learn a skill, maybe the beginning aspects before they use other platforms to learn. But then again, there are platforms that if you are dedicated, you will learn from start to finish and you will grow in that particular aspect you're interested in.
Okay, very
Take my
quickly.
advice to that.
Okay, sorry
Take
for
my
the
advice
obstruction.
to that.
Somebody said, I just wanted you to put recap. This person said, how about people going to private university? What are these possible barriers? Like, private university is something that I don't know. I've not attended private university, so um, like these possible barriers that like the public university they can allow a lot of things, but this
Yes.
private university they cannot. In fact, they are just like streets. You may not be allowed to be
The
kind
reason
of
why, the
operate the
reason
way
why,
you
can you hear
said.
me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
The reason why I spoke more on your social media platforms is because of actually these people that goes to private university.
Okay.
People that goes to private university, your social media should work for you. What do I mean by your social media should work for you? I don't know if you will go and look up this girl they call Nunu. She's in a private university. I think that's her name. Yes, she's in a private university. I first started to know her with selling wigs online. And these wigs she sells online, sometimes she just like today, like she just do a video about her going to school, how their school works, how the lecture works, what she does, the protocols they follow before they enter the school, because it's a private university. She also sometimes come online to like buttress on the cost of entering the school, what you need to know. And before you know it, now she's monetized on YouTube and she's very well known on TikTok. Am I
Hmm.
communicating?
Yeah.
Now she's monetized on YouTube and she's very well known on TikTok. And the hair that she's even selling, it's not like she's the one bringing the hairs inside the school. You book from her. She posts her hair page. You book from there. Somebody else is responding to you, but she's the one like you are seeing online. She's the one you are knowing that okay, this is the person that owns this brand, but she's not the one that will attend to you. So you just have to build a platform for yourself.
Wow, 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 wow. So, and another question is, okay, and another question is, like, how can we start? Like, who can mentor us? That we need a mentor in our choosing field. What you listed, we need a mentor, like in that copywriting and like I can write. But I don't know who will mentor me in that. What are the step by step, just like modus operandi? Let me just help the person. So what the person is trying to say is, like the person, she knows how to write. She knows how to write very well. So, but now she wants to go into that, but she don't know the step by step guide. At least you should have a mentor that can take her to that. That is also a millionaire. So let me put it like that. To take her step by step. So he said, "Do you have any?" According to her, say she need a mentor. So I don't know how you help her in that. Or maybe I don't know. Over to you.
Okay, mentorship, about the mentorship, like I said, first of all, you have to make your research yourself. Then if you want me to connect you to someone that can mentor, I will. At least I know someone that does copywriting and she's good at it. Yeah. She also does email marketing. She's also good at that. So I can actually link you up to the person if you are interested. I can link you up to the person.
Okay. Hmm. Okay, like is there any course, maybe Coursera or just maybe online course we can learn?
Yeah,
Maybe I don't know website like that.
most times she advertises online courses. That's why I said I can link you up. Then you know if you are interested in her classes, just communicate.
Oh, okay. That will be better. That will be better. So there will be mentorship. There will be mentorship after this class. So there will be mentorship. As many of you that
To tell her to okay.
needed mentorship. You want somebody to hold you. You say, man, all this one, I know about it. I've done online. I've attended online webinar, this and that. But I needed somebody that can serve as a life coach. Somebody that can coach me on this, and so whatever we're going to give you that. We're going to give you access to mentorship. But the point is, depending on how serious your life is, Nigerians. Now, these people have made millions, so they're going to commit you into their hands. So, depending on how serious your life is, they're going to chat us on WhatsApp, us a message on WhatsApp. I think WhatsApp number should come up on the screen. So send us a message on WhatsApp, and then my number is there, Mr. Shidima number is there. Send us a message, tell us your problem. You can always communicate effectively to us. And then if your case demand that you need a physical touch, something that you can a kind of like you want to see the person maybe in person. No, these days you don't even need physical contact. What's in just there is just online. Look, this is how to do it, this is how to do it. But there are some cases you need to see the person one on one. But then let's know. But I don't think this mentorship is because of, so there's some people that just take things for granted. Yes, it's not that I've been street, but I've mentored a lot. I've mentored a lot of students, and they can take things for granted. Some of them, they don't want to just fulfill along with your mentorship. It's not that they are using it for anything. Now, ask them 2 weeks after your mentorship, how far? They'll tell you, they're thinking about it, they're still thinking about it. That's not mentorship. Are you getting it? So it depends on how serious your life is. Our number is on the WhatsApp screen, is on the screen. You can chat us on WhatsApp. So 081 I think you can see it very well, and you can see our number too. So chat us on WhatsApp, and then let's see you on the inside. So I'll take, okay, I don't know, one more or two more questions, then we go. Okay. Somebody said, let me so that I can read it very. Okay, yeah, the person said that how about the medical students? Like we we have learned hairdressing. I think that should be okay. Yeah, we have learned hairdressing, but yet can we change another skill? And how many months does it take? Because we are in school already. We are in school already. So can we change our skill, or should we still do hairdresser? Should we still do hairdressing alongside with our studies? Won't it distract us? So, or should we, so like what the person meant, let me just said, especially medical student, so that she learned hairdressing. So and she don't have the time to execute that in school, because of the nature of her medical studies, you understand? And I just know that these medical students don't have time at all, even for themselves, you understand, because of the nature of their study. So now, and we're saying we should make millions. So she is asking that she have already learned hairdressing before she gain admission. So and it's giving her some, she cannot a kind of exercise that free will. So can she change her this thing, or should she still use that her hairdressing to become a millionaire? That's what she's trying to say. So Mr. Dima, over to you. What's your own opinion?
Okay, like you said, you've learned hairdressing and you are asking, right? Should you change it or should you continue in that? Now, what I will just tell you is this: since you already have that particular skill, why not continue with it first? How do you continue with it? Work with your students, like people in your hostels, people around you, tell them you make hair or something. Make them your first customers. You have to make people around you your first customers. Then in the process of doing that now, you can now decide on whether you want to change the skill. And if you are deciding on what you want to change the skill to, what exactly do you ask yourself, what exactly do you want to change it to? Like now, there's this lady in UNN, right? Yeah, UNN. Her social media name is Pen and Imaginations. Pen and Imagination. She's a medical student. The talking tea
Wow.
I told you about, she's also a medical student.
Hmm. Wow.
Two
Wow.
of them are medical students. That I am very sure of. Now, Pen and Imagination, what does she do? What she does is that she use daily life to tell a story. If she's going to make her hair, she's recording how she took her babe, took the thing she's going with, how she used the hair, how she got to the salon, how they did the hair, how she came back home. She's telling you everything that happened. And sometimes you just pen down a few stories down and then make it like a filming, a short filming. You don't really need a video editing skill for you to be able to do videos. Just continue making videos, and before you know it, you get perfect with it. Learn to be able to make videos, and before you know it, you be able to be perfect with it. And this is what she did, like play. It was like a joke. And before you know it, from I got to know her when she was about maybe I think 500 and something followers. Now both on TikTok and YouTube, she's there, and she's already earning. She's now monetized, and yes, she's a medical student. Then the talking tea, I told you her work is branding. She does branding. She's always printing. She's always printing. Like she has the customer base, she customer base already. And she's a young girl. I think just not long ago she did 21 years. Now she's in final eight.
Wow.
And she's
Wow.
making her
Hey.
millions. She's
Now,
making I mean she's making her
Matt,
millions. This one is
give
happening
us
in
you give us a contact to. In fact,
she's making her
this
millions.
meeting is really helping souls here. It's really helping life. It's really helping life. My God. In fact, for those of you that are interested in the mentorship, this one we have contacts now. People that will help you, people that will mentor you, we have them. It's just depending on how serious the life is, and then some will require money or so. Depend. And if you see your seriousness, you can say, okay, why not? Let's just do it free for you, and then let's see how the testimony goes. Yeah, you get to the point. You have contacts. A lot of you, no matter your field, at least medicine, the medical line is settled, and then the fashion is settled, and then so depend on your field. So let's teach you how to make that. And if you're in the educational sector, I can help you how to make it. So, and even if you remain 2 years for you to graduate, 3 years for you to graduate, you can still make it. Are you getting the point? So you can still make it. So don't say, I'm already graduating, remain 1 year, remain this. No, that's you're already close. Now, if you graduate now, once no job, imagine now, no job. And they say no job in Nigeria. There's no job again. So everywhere is filled up. And nobody's waiting for you to become a job seeker. You need to train yourself to become a job creator. A lot of students, when they graduated, they start looking for job afresh. And number one thing, you know that you need to build your work. People need to know you. You need to be busy. People need to know what you are doing. And it's not like a day job. It's not a day job at all. It's something that will take time. So when do you want to start making this money? It's not better you you tune to our contact so that we can help you on time, and then you start making it. So, and that is that on that. So I will leave Mrs. Chidima to conclude, and then I think I have one question here, but time is already against us. Okay, let me help. Let me help. Just one more questions. Just one more question. So, and then before we now wrap up for the day, I believe. So I believe this has helped a lot. So one more question and then we will go. Sorry, one more question and then we'll go. All right. This person said that Ma, what if your health did not allow you to I don't think this question is your health did not allow you to walk like stressfully or something. What is this person saying? So how will I put it? Your health did not. I don't know. Maybe let me help the person. So maybe the person have health issues or something. So I don't know. Maybe or something. I don't know. I can't figure out. I would have asked the person, but the person. Oh, another question, please. This is all we can take. But I have. What is the secret that if we keep it up? Okay, okay. Please let me concentrate on one first, please. And then maybe the person have these health issues. So maybe I don't know what kind of health issues. So what can the person be doing for the person to still make money despite the health issues? So I don't know. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Sorry, please help us unmute your mic. Your mic is muted.
Sorry. Can you hear me now?
All right. Yeah, yeah, I can hear you.
Like I was saying, I said your health issue shouldn't be a hindering factor for you to make money. Instead, use it to your own advantage. What do I mean by use it to your own advantage? There are people that when they have a particular kind of health issue, they use it to educate, like they educate people about that health issue. And that's why I'm still hitting on content creation. You can even use your health issue to become like to create a niche in your content. Like I remember a lady, she has PCOS. I don't know if anybody knows what PCOS is. Now this PCOS, she has, because she has been going through the medical the treatment, the guide, the doctors, everything. She now came online. This is somebody that nobody knows before, but because she came online and every time she's talking about it, talking about her journey to the hospital, talking about what she did, talking about what she can eat and what she cannot eat, talking about, like, she was just always talking about something. Sometimes she just use um videos and just said, like my life as a you understand, as a PCOS patient or something, things like that. And this is what she keep doing. Before you know it, people keep asking her questions. So how did you manage? How did you? Before you know it, before you know it, this lady is now like, I mean, she's now blown. That's why I'm saying that instead of you to sit down and be crying and telling yourself you like this thing is hindering you, why not pick yourself up? Pick yourself up. Tell yourself you cannot be hindered. That is why I still say you are the limitation to your own self. I remember I said something like that. You are the limitation to your own self. Instead of you to whine and wail on your shortcomings, why not take it to your advantage? Take it to your advantage. Use it to educate people. Why educating people? Before you know it, you also use it to start making money. And even aside making money, get you get the attention of people. I remember someone that by saying her condition, she got the attention of a medical doctor that could treat her ailment. Am I communicating? She got the attention of and that was how she got free medical attention.
Wow.
They said a closed mouth is a closed destiny.
Yes, so
So if you don't tell people what
wow,
is going on, nobody can help.
wow, 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 wow. I even know of one woman like that. I don't know. She have this. You won't even know. She have this issues. So it was when she told us that she had health. She's married anyway. So she told us that she had these health issues. She had been talking about health too. Talking about health, talking about health. But then I thought she's an expert in that area. She has been talking about health, this, that, and people are giving testimony. She herself, she's not healed. So she used it and that's what she used to make money online, like health, health, health. When she now finally spoke that she had a health issues, health challenge, then for her husband. Sometimes they fly abroad, sometimes they get a lot of drugs, sometimes we were shocked. We were shocked. Me, I was shocked. I was saying, that she was not telling us that but that does not prevent her making money. That a lot of people share they try it and they got liberated. Are you getting it? So why I was like wondering, my God. So she used it to her own advantage, and which is the right thing to do. You understand? Some people, it's no excuse now for not making money. No excuse at all. Yeah, even if your parents die, this and no excuse for not. If you beg, nobody will give you. You understand? So that is the point there. People aren't tired of begging, asking, asking, and this thing can make somebody. I could remember when I was in 200 level, I wanted to apply for a course like that, but man, no money, nothing. Like it just kept me stuck until I just boom, started firing my tutorial, this, that, that, that. So the little money I was getting, I just used it to push on, and look at me today. So I kept pushing. So nobody will listen to you if you start begging. How many of them you want to beg? Sometimes you're just showcasing yourself since your family cannot help or something. So that's why we are releasing this program to inspire you. To stop using that. Do you know somebody came and be telling me, Mr. GP, I beg 500 naira this night. My just use shop this night, 500 naira. I said, what? Are you getting the point? So what will that 500 naira? Okay, if I give you now, you still ask of another one. So teaching you how to fish is better than give me fish. So it's very important that students should know that you can actually become before even you graduate. That is one of the best thing there. So by the grace of God, thank God for Mrs. Chidima. She have really poured knowledge. In fact, I I was busy jotting. I wanted to share my screen. Let me show her that yes, Miss Eva the jot. But then I don't want to interrupt her teaching something like that. So her number is still on WhatsApp. Let me let her rest. Let me let her go because and the second speaker will be coming up tomorrow. It's a 2 day program. Then if you still have more questions, I can see some questions here. But I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. Can you imagine what somebody is asking? Please Don't worry. If you want any question, just keep sending your question. Maybe after the webinar, we'll now have a little time to do just question and answer, and then we are free to go. All right. So, and our number again is 080-842-56676. My own is 081-327-42801. So, it's still from classroom to CEO, how to. Oh, sorry. So sorry for that. So from classroom to CEO, how to migrate from zero to hero financially. So you're talking about money here. As long as the matters of economic is concerned, you need money. You need money in every field. So if you want to go into fashion, I think your sister used to do that. What's Neye now, right? What's niche? What's that discipline? What's that niche? I think is she into the fashion designer too? And yeah, Chineye. Okay, your mic is muted. Your mic is muted.
My elder sister is into crocheting. She's crochet and hooks. She's into crocheting and mini importation.
Wow. So don't worry. I will list the. She will give me the list of contacts she have. That's I'm talking about you now, Mr. Shibina. You give me the list of contacts you have. Those people that are really good that can take you through from zero to hero. Sorry, from zero to hero in finance. So to mentor them, me, I'll bring my list. Mr. Godwin, the second guest speaker, will bring their list. You want to help souls, you want to help them. And as many of them that are really very serious, you don't consider them crime. They're really very serious. And maybe most of them are orphans, anyways. I know of some that are orphans. In fact, I just pray that the person will be hearing me now. So that the person will be very happy. Say, finally, I've seen people that is talking about it. You see, YouTube is different, but we are also different because you are seeing, you know us. We are giving you people that will mentor you. Are you getting it? Good. So I can see another question. Okay. All right. So I'm going to call. I'm going to answer this one. This one is concerning academics. Let me. Okay, sorry for muting my mic. This one is concerning academics. Said, sir, just like you now, you said you taught and you're going to school, and you now have past tutors now. So, sir, but how did you do it? Yeah, I did part time. Oh. Yeah, I did part time. So, and first of all, if I tell you my story, in fact, it's for another day. Everybody have a story. In fact, it's for another day. Honestly, how I even see. Let me tell you the secret. The thing is, everybody was discouraging me that teaching no they pay. Hey, you want to teach? Is it teaching that you want to teaching is for women? This one, they were even calling me housewife. The teaching is for women. So me, I was frustrated. I was like, and even I met somebody that before I gave them my tutorial, I met somebody that was into it. No, the person was like, "Come, GP, this thing where they do now." No, when you came to somebody and then you explain your vision, your passion, that look at what you, and the person just water you down, discouraged you, and it was like an undeniable truth because the person have been there. He's a teacher. He even teach more than you. So the person was telling me that, see, GP, I use my hand to pull down my banner because of lack of fund. You will chase students for just 1,000 naira. You will those owing people that so different calibers of human being and their lack of releasing money as a student. You understand? So in fact, something I was like, God, what's this? Are you sure I'm still going to make this thing? So But then I kept on pushing. I think private lesson. I was going private lesson. I was making sure that everything was just going private lesson. Then they were paying me, I think 20K, 2 days in a week. I was just using that. Then I started navigating to satellite side. Those are usually within the job. So satellites, and then they pay me 40K, something. Sometimes in your tutorial, you can just organize a tutorial in your university. And okay, see, there are lot of Olodo in university, a lot of Olodo people in town. Just tell them, just you pay attention in the class and get on there, yeah, get to whatever the lecturer is teaching, and then you can now say, oh, please let me help you do this or something. In fact, to do assignment for somebody these days, you collect money. Project, you understand? A lot of even tutorial teaching. Maybe you're in 200 level, you can teach someone from 100 level and say, okay, let me teach you how to do this, and then they'll start paying you. Yes, you can even organize a tutorial for jam. I think in school they have people that want to write jam, and maybe outside school, yeah. Um, um, right? I think there are people that wants to write jam, like tutorial like I am doing. So you too, you can just start from small. See, start from test it, test this one, test what I'm telling you. Start from small, and then you learn to balance it up. Okay, there's a question here. How possible is it to import to your school in private school, especially like imported goods? Okay, yeah, okay, yeah. We are going to answer this question just a few minutes. Let me explain. Are you getting it? So the point is, just try, and that's where mentorship comes in. Oh, so I've tried. It's not. Then there's okay. Look at this. Look at this. They'll start mentoring you like a full course, telling you every now and then, and they'll teach you how to balance with it academics. Are you getting what I'm saying now? Yes. So the point is, and don't forget, you need to balance it with your academics. This thing we are doing, you need to balance it with your academics so that the opportunity, for example, before you graduate, uh, you have a skill, and then the business side of that skill, and then you're also educated. Let me put it like that. At least your first class can also make you to travel abroad at ease. Are you now seeing when the two at least if your certificate did not work, your certificate will work. Your if your certificate did not work, your certificate, what you know, your handwork will speak for you. While you are waiting for that early opportunity. Are you getting so balancing it up is very vital. Some of you are fond of a kind of my parents are rich, my parents are rich, they are rich. And then we are telling you, what if something happened? I've seen somebody along the line as the person is, the parents are, I think the mother died or something like that. Yes, along the line as he was going, I think 300 level, no 200 level, yeah. Okay, entering 200, the mother died, and then the person was like, "Well, I went to encourage him and all those things." And then, but now, do you know that he was waiting whether to come back? Are you getting the point? And I was like, this, that he wants to go and learn how to work. This, that. Are you now seeing? So the point is, those of you that have not even entered school, learn this handwork. It's very important. Learn skills. There are many skills out there. She have listed them. And I think it's our time I should start learning all this. She said number one is photography and videography. Learn it very well. And also social media marketing. Yeah, and also she spoke about, I think if I could remember, okay, yeah, graphics and graphics designing. Yes, I do graphics. I do graphics. You see, I'm not just teaching. Oh. I do graphics. I I do this content. See, I've started my content. I've started my content. Like my dream is educating people. Let them just feeding the flocks, just getting them out of frustration, getting them out of depression. And that's it. So you too, you can don't be afraid. Create your YouTube channel. See, this one I created. Okay, these things I'm doing now. Nobody taught me. This thing I'm doing now. This overlays and everything I'm doing. Nobody taught me how to do it. I just have to start. Are you getting the point? Like, okay, you're waiting for if you have a nice background, If your and you have painted wall, start with it. Or you have shelf at the back, or curtain like this, start with it. It's very important. So it's when maybe a month, 2 months, over time, you start gaining mastery. Are you getting the point? Yes, and what you should talk on matters a lot. Choose a niche. Check, okay, study computer science now. Okay, what should I speak about? Okay, anything I learn, I'll make sure I teach people anything I learn. You understand? And it's even helping you to even. Do you know that there are some questions they ask you, and then if you don't know the practical aspect, you can't answer that question properly. I'm telling you, I bet you can't answer that question properly. So practice make perfect. When that's okay, they ask you, what is COBOL? You understand? Now you start, what's COBOL? Because you have not practiced it. Okay, what's program? What's coding? You just know that there's coding. Coding is just maybe computer language, like Igbo Yoruba Hausa. Then there's a language computer understand. It's called, but did you know how to? You see, when the person that knows how, maybe has built a website before, I don't know, if he's defining coding for you, it's different from novice. So, and it's also your course. It will even make you to even get more first class. Yes. Are you getting the point? So the point is now your niche, you don't even say you are looking for niche. Just that course you are studying is one of it. Start from there. And maybe if it's medical school, there's this man, I think Aproko doctor. That man can his video is all about vibes. He will tell you something that you will be interested. He knows how to use stories, and he's also in the medical field. He used what he has to get what he wants. Now he's a millionaire. He's a millionaire. So you don't need to relax and say, what was your course? Start from there. Or all these ones they have played. Number one, I think photography. Then number two, we have social media marketing. Then number three, then we have graphics designing. Are you getting the point? And we have contacts. These are, I think, all these things are skills students can learn. Are you getting the point? So I think the next one should be photography and videography. Yes, like this one, learn how to edit videos. There are people, these ads on Facebook. I think that you see some ads on Facebook. They are now saying, okay, most of them is money. So you start planning. Start planning. Are you getting the point? Start planning. And I think the next seminar we're going to have is holistic development plan. How to develop yourself holistically, balancing everything. That should center more on goal setting. So that we want to arrange student life. Are you getting the point? Yes. So just anywhere benefits are just there, just graduate. Just most of the even if I ask you, if you come back 2 weeks after you take that exam, for call you say, okay, 2 weeks, so you come and take that same exam. You see that, are you getting the point? So the point is, the purpose of education you are studying is for you to be useful in marketplace. That's why you are going to school to be useful in market. Everything. The end point is money. The end point is money. That's the end point. Whether you go to school, you went to no, we have formal and informal education. Whether you go to school, you do all of the end point is still finance. That's the end point. Whether you cannot be brilliant in vain. You cannot go to school, PhD, masters. What are you using them to do? Master over what? It's still money. Are you getting the point? So have the mindset that they want to train me to be a tie so that I'll be useful in their marketplace as banker in their marketplace. So what if I don't want to go to the market? I want to become my own boss. But I'll go to school to learn that idea, priming my creativity to become my own boss. Are you getting it? And these are the reasons you now check, okay, what can I add? You can do more than one thing. Yes. In the evening or maybe in the morning, then in a night like this, I can empower students. Yes, and tell them, okay, 10 people should, I want to, everybody pay 1,000. And then if 10 people pay 1,000, do you know how much? Okay, look at this. I think there are about 60 something people now that paid 2,000. Yeah, now you calculate the money. Yes, let's be honest. You now see that, and I'm giving you values. So some of you just appear on social media, no value. You don't have anything to talk on. You are just there. Maybe it's not that you don't have anything to talk on. You are not that good. Nobody will pay you for. See, do you know that this video now, this webinar, the reason why most of you joined is because you have been listening to my um messages, let me put it like that. You have been listening to my speeches, you have been listening to my quotes on WhatsApp, everything, and then, oh, look at this, is making sense. And then we have also helped lives practically. And then you now say, okay, it's Mr. GPU. You see now, I've created a brand in my name. So once you hear Mr. GPU, what comes to your mind? So once they hear Mrs. Shitima, what comes to their mind? Once they hear you, Ikenna, what comes to their mind? And you can see there's some two things come to their mind. Oh, he's doing this, he's doing this. And somebody said, what if can you Weibi? Yes, you can Weibi, drop shipping, you can Weibi. You can Weibi some things in. I remember a guy selling earpiece and all these chargers and all those things. Although you can start from there. If you can, don't start what you cannot finish. Just you can start from now. Start to master you. It to get all of you before you get it to university. You already have contacts. It will be easy for you. Before you graduate, you can see that you're having money. When she showed me Mrs. Chidema, she's here, I know she's listening to me. And then she showed me that our account in PG Best has a Carrywise. I think Carrywise, I think it's Carrywise also. It should be Carrywise. This thing. So she showed me, I was shocked. I was like, what? So these people have money like this. Cut so for us now. No, then. Are you getting the point? So, and another thing is investment, which you have talked about. I just want to wrap up. Are you getting the point? I just want to wrap up. So, investment, some of you, you don't really have savings, you don't have insurance, 5 years plan, 6 years plan. At least from now till you graduate, you don't have savings. Go to Zenith Bank, go to Fidelity, there's some banks, even if they want to fold up, there are some banks that, even if they fold up, at least your money is still in, like, for example, I was in Diamond Bank. Yes. Then when Diamond Bank crashed in our area, we have to merge with Access. Yes. Do you have dollar accounts? Do you have dollar accounts? Do you have dollar account? Imagine somebody want to send, let's say in dollar, want to send money for you. They have dollar account. Have you upgraded your account? Have you upgraded your account? Most of you don't have colo, you don't have nothing, and you are busy bragging. How will I have colo? How will I have all those things? I want to have bank account. Start from there. Do you know that I started from iron colo? Is so cylindrical. Iron. That one, if one can strike you, you cannot. Start from there. Or you can start from all this. If you have discipline, you can start from all this. You understand? So start from there. Arrange your life in segments. This is what I'm going to be talking about, and let your mentor know you're serious, and you will see yourself achieving those things. So tomorrow we are going to come back again. I think okay. Somebody said, "Sir, fulfilled everything." Let's see. Okay, the Ikem, I hope I've answered your question. Yes, you can import. I think she have people that are doing the dropshipping and importing from China, all those things. You can do that even as a student. It won't even disturb your academic support. There's always timetable. I know someone that have first class. Don't worry. I will give people the contacts. I will give you the contact. Then you will now, and coming online matters a lot. It's not you chat somebody once, and then before you chat the person next 2 weeks, the person will leave you. I know people that I'm giving their contact. I know them. Are you getting the point? So I don't know whether maybe I should. It's 10K. In fact, I should even charge money. Amen. Praise the Lord. I should charge money for this, because so that some people will be serious. All right. So somebody say happy birthday. Yes, happy birthday to me. What I'm going to be giving you guys is free ebook. I'm going to be giving you guys my book I wrote, the goal setting book. That is everything, how to discover your purpose. Everything is there, like your niche. Everything is there. So I'm going to be giving you for free without paying a dime. Are you getting the point? So good. And the book is The book is 5,000 naira, but I'm going to give you for free. The ebook is not a hard copy. Yes, so it's not a hard copy. So hope I've answered your question, Ikena. Yes, I'm going to give you the best is mentorship. The best is mentorship. It's not about the best is mentorship. So once you have the proper mentor, I don't think you'll be having issue. If you are really serious, if you are really really serious, Richard, you're saying what are the step by step what guide to take in any skills and make it big? Yes, they've given the step by step info. That's number one. Number one. Oh, 1 year has gone, 2 years has gone. I know, I believe in experience. It's in that one you used to know that, oh, this is so, and then, okay, after this, you look at what to do next. And then we start correcting you. No, you would have done it that way. This and that. So you not just have a note that we did a webinar. You not just have a note that we did webinar. And no, no, we'll carry along. And that's the purpose of mentorship. Are you getting the point? So let me lay down. Number one is photography. Number two is social media marketing. And number three is graphics designing. And then number four, I think number four is number four is copywriting and video editing. Yes. And number five is coding and programming, web development. Yes, I know of somebody that my friend is doing it. In fact, I think his brother too is doing it. Yeah, he's made any money. He started from 150 just to develop the website. 150. What's even 157? 150K, yes. And you now find out that what they used to even build the website, IS Atalanta is 50K. The remaining 100 is their own. I don't know what people are doing. Ask, don't worry, I'll give you contacts. I think I should even be bringing all those people that make it big. I should bring them on stage so that you know that you too can make it. So coding, programming, and web development. Yes, even if you don't have any knowledge on how to code before, and then voice artists, this voiceovers that you see in I think any advert, you say, welcome to Pastors Academy. And, not everybody have that kind of voice. So not everybody have that kind of voice. There's some people that can do it. Their voice is so deep. They have the no, aside from this AI thing, AI now they are rampant and all, but this one, you see the past voice. Some of you have this voice, but you don't know that these things are voiceovers. We call it voiceovers. Are you getting the point? So I, I think next one is content creation. Next one, content creation, and then freelancing. That's the next, I think, yes, and that's it. So when you contact us, we are going to give you the step-by-step guide. And once we know that okay, you want to go into fashion, we'll give you a contact, and we're going to monitor you on that. And you're going to there you will create accounts as in with us and all those things. Then we'll now know how to help you fit in. So I think we so I think we need to call it a day. Thanks very much for participating. Don't worry, tomorrow I might make it free for everybody finally, but I'm just looking at how tomorrow will be. Thanks for participating. I pray that with these few points, God will make you to actionate every plans you have in your mind, and I will see you on that inside to become a millionaire. Are you getting the point? So see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to start by 8. So if you are ready for the mentorship, chat me up so that at least we'll take some. If you still have more questions, let me know. We will still be live till sorry, we'll still be answering some questions till 12. Are you getting the point? So I'll be answering some questions till 12. Then Mr. Godwin tomorrow. Mr. Godwin has builded house. Let him tell us how he did it. He has earned the money. He did his masters free. So and he want to do his PhD on scholarship. How did he do this thing? Are you getting the point? Thanks to Mrs. Chidima for helping us demystifying. At least you guys have known that it's very possible. I really, really appreciate them. They are really doing good, and I hope to see you on the inside. So please, tomorrow we are going to send emails using. Once you use that email, we are going to send another. It may not be this link, this same link. So we'll send another link to your email so you can use it to join the webinar for tomorrow. Please, the time is 8. No lateness is allowed. Please, if you want to join or you want to watch the replay, you can watch the replay by sending I want to watch the replay on my WhatsApp status. Then I'll now give you a link for it. I think the replay should be I'll make this video private, and then the replay also should be private. So just chat me up. Then if you want also the mentorship, chat me up. So God bless you. If you know that people missed a lot, see, bring all your problems tomorrow. Bring them. Tomorrow is the final day. So bring all your problems, invite your friends from different universities, invite them so that we can demystify, we can really know your problem. So let the mentorship, let the chatting start. So chat me up if you need any, and then we will now know what to help you on. So that tomorrow we'll finalize everything. Thanks, Miss Chidima. Thank you very much. I really appreciate. So God bless you. See you tomorrow. Please, secondly, please, those people that did not join and they paid, please chat me up so that you can watch the replay. Are you getting so that the question you ask today, you will not repeat it tomorrow. So God bless you. See you on the inside. Bye.